Come spend the day with me as I take a break from sewing to revisit my first creative love, painting. This picture I took when I stayed at this very funky historic home has been haunting my mind since September 15th, 2023. It's time to paint it. Let's do it. Seeing as it's been well over a year since I last painted, I'm telling you, sewing has taken over my life at this point. I had forgotten all of the steps involved in prepping a canvas, which I always put gesso on it. I didn't have any gesso, so I used some heavy gloss gel with some white paint to give it that nice gritty texture for the paint to adhere to. After the overall first coat dries, I go back over it and do a loose sketch with a neutral colored paint on top of the textured heavy gloss gel I've already used. This is just to give me kind of a rough outline of where everything is going to lay. Quick interruption, aren't nice neighbors the best? My neighbor just came over to gift me this bottle of olive oil from Italy, thank you. But anyways, back to the painting. Main objective at any painting that I do in this stage is to just get a green or the main color down on the canvas. I'm gonna go back over all of these later on in great detail. I love a lot of paint layers and I cannot lie, but really I forgot how many layers I actually love. Had to take a quick field trip back up into my paint stash, just hoping that these greens hadn't dried out, and they hadn't yet. Then of course had to take a quick snack break. I was starving, and a water break, gotta hydrate. This is a little hack that my intro to oil painting teacher in college taught me, and it's to wrap a plate with wax paper, and then this can be your ongoing palette that you use to put your paints on top of. Progress status update. I believe at this point I was about 2.5 to 3 hours into the painting project and realized how much detail I like, how long a painting actually takes me. Brand new tub of modeling paste had completely dried, shutting it under warm water and praying that it would open. For success, it did open up. Still nowhere near being finished, but I was happy with this initial first day of painting. As I progressed, I began adding more and more detail as well as quite a bit of modeling paste to really give it that textured look on the canvas. Won't keep you in suspense any longer. After 4.5 days of intermittently working on this beautiful big canvas, I finally finished. I'm thrilled with the final result and was happy to add an additional window to my living room. Ha ha ha. It was a really nice departure from sewing to get back into some painting. Happy creating.